And of course, number 2, Avengers Infinity War, the top 2 movies. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. And of course, the audience loves this movie as well as Rotten Tomatoes. It is the most emotional roller coaster. I know. I told him to stop it. I can't keep up with him. This movie is such an emotional roller coaster. I just want to scream. Go see it. It is phenomenal. I don't need to tell you what it's about. Of course, you kind of know what's in there, who's in it. Of course, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Evans. Oh, yum. Let me tell you what. Scarlett Johansson, Don Cheadle, they're all here. Excellent, excellent movie. Need to see. If you haven't seen it, see it. And of course, Black Panther. I know, he won't me either. I'm on the way. He passed right by me. I told him bring me some popcorn, though. So, the top 2 movies, Deadpool 2 and Avengers Infinity War, of course. Number 3, which looks, it looks funny. I love the ladies in it. And it's called The Book Club. Audiences like it. So, you have Diane, who is played by Diane Keaton, is recently widowed after 40 years of marriage. Vivian, Jane Fonda, enjoys her men with no strings attached. Sharon, Candice Bergen, is still working through a decades-old divorce. Carol, Mary Steenburgen, her marriage is in a slump after 35 years. 4 lifelong friends' lives are turned upside down. 2 hilarious ends when their book club tackles the infamous 50 Shades of Grey. From discovering new romance to rekindling old flames, they inspire each other to make their next chapter their best chapter. I would see this show because it's got to be hilarious. You got Diane Keaton, Jane Fonda, Candice Bergen, Mary Steenburgen, Craig T. Nelson, Alicia Silverstone. So you have all these wonderful ladies in there. Looks awesome. It really does. Yeah, I told him to bring me popcorn next time, honestly. Number 4 is Life of the Party. Melissa McCarthy. She goes back to college after her husband leaves her and finds she's in the same college and classes as her daughter. So, and she adapts to this life. So, have you seen Melissa McCarthy lately? She was on the cover of a magazine. I saw she looked really good. So, I like Melissa McCarthy, although she keeps getting typecast in some of these roles, but I like her. I don't know if I'd go see it, but I like her. Breaking In is number 5 with Gabrielle Union and Billy Burke. Kind of a twist on the old home invasion thing. She actually gets locked out of her house, and her kids are being held hostage inside. So she has to break in to save them. And they're in for a surprise. Excuse me. Number 6 this week is Show Dogs. I have heard several people say they really love this movie. I think it would be a good kids movie, absolutely. Not high on the tomato meter or audience. It's entertaining for young viewers. That's what it says. About everybody else, not quite. So it's a family comedy about the unlikely pairing of a human detective, Arnett, and his canine partner, who is the voice of Chris Ludacris Bridges, who has to go undercover at the world's most exclusive dog show to solve his biggest case yet. Will Arnett, of course, Chris Ludacris Bridges, Natasha Young, Stanley Tucci. Love Stanley Tucci. So Show Dogs is number 6. I heard it was really cute. So, if you have kids, good movie to go see this weekend. If it rains, it looks absolutely marvelous. The weather does. 7 is Overboard. Audience, So. Which one? Show dogs? It's quite possible it is. I don't know. I guess it'd be cute for kids. I don't know. Yeah, that's how Rotten Tomatoes sees it. The critics see it either. Oh, dear God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Seriously? Okay, I didn't need to know that, but alrighty. Overboard is number 7. As y'all know, I'm not a big fan of it, so don't, if you like it, go see it. I probably won't. Okay, number 8 this week is A Quiet Place, and we all know about that. If you're not quiet, they will hunt you. It has a ruthlessly intelligent creature feature that's as original as it is scary. And established director John Krasinski as a rising talent. So there you go. And of course, if they hear you, they hunt you. Emily Blunt, John Krasinski, real man and wife in real life. So go see that. I haven't seen it. Yeah, when it comes out on DVD, I might. Then I'll see it, but I'm not going to go to the theater for that. No. So, that's something you want to see, go for it. Yeah, that's very true. And Jumanji was a nice surprise. But I liked how it all fit together, from 1996 into this one. It was really good. Number 9 this week. Rampage. Of course, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Naomi Harris, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. But yeah, you're probably right. I have not seen the new Footloose. I've been hesitant. But if you liked it, then I'll probably give it a watch. But again, Jumanji, I really didn't want to see it, but I'll tell you what. Jack Black was phenomenal in that one. It really, I laughed. It was hilarious. I absolutely enjoyed it. But I liked how they tied it all in, so maybe, we'll see. Rampage, number 9, of course, and that's about the genetic animals. It's an audience likes this movie, so does Rotten Tomatoes. Primatologist Davis, played by The Rock, of course, is a man who keeps people at a distance and shares an unshakable bond with George, the extraordinarily intelligent silverback gorilla who has been in his care since birth. But a rogue genetic experiment gone awry mutates the gentle ape into a raging creature of enormous size. And of course, it's soon discovered that there are other similarly altered animals. These alpha predators tear across North America, destroying everything in their path. So, again, Dwayne Johnson, Naomi Harris, Malin Ackerman, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'll give it a watch. If you guys recommend it, I will give it a watch. So, I will definitely get a watch. Number 10 this week is I Feel Pretty. Not a big thing with Rotten Tomatoes or the audience. They weren't real happy. 33% only. That's the one with Amy Schumer. She has an accident at a fitness center. Excuse me. Sinuses tonight. Allergies. And she wakes up thinking she's a supermodel. So, if you like Amy Schumer, go see it. I will probably wait. So, those are your top 10 movies. Super Troopers 2 was number 11. Did you see that one yet? Michelle, did you see Super Troopers? Super Troopers 2? So those are your top 10. I'm not going to, go too much into, a lot of stuff tonight because I got on late, but thank God I got on. And Freaks in the Basement will be coming on in about half an hour. So don't want to take up that time at all. So, upcoming, of course, Solo, a Star Wars story, opened up today. I have, of course, Chris went to see it today. He said it was a good movie. So that opened today. Let's see. Yep. Solo, a Star Wars story, opened today. So, it's already up to like 80% by Rotten Tomatoes. We'll see what the audience says. Chris said it was a good movie, so it probably is. I want to see now. Mary Shelley opened today. We'll see how this does. This looks interesting. Of course, it's pretty self-explanatory. Mary Shelley sues out its subject's fascinating life, but it fails to communicate the spark of her classic work. It had a solid Elle Fanning performance. Of course, this one tells the story of Mary Wollstonecraft, a Godwin, author of one of the world's most famous Gothic novels, Frankenstein, and her fiery, tempestuous relationship with renowned poet Percy Shelley. So, I would like to see this, just to see what they do with it. Ellie Fanning, Douglas Booth, Maisie Williams, Stephen Delane. So, maybe I would like to see how they did it. So, Mary Shelley opened today, so we shall see. Let's see. Let's see what else. Future World opened up. I don't know. That opened last week, May 25th. So that was today. James Franco is in it. This is about, actually, I think I talked about this live. Audience not real thrilled with this one. Inside a desert oasis, a queen, Lucy Liu, lies dying as her son Prince. Jeffrey Wahlberg travels across barren wastelands to find a near mythical medicine to save her life. Okay. After evading violent raiders led by the warlord, this sounds like the warlord is James Franco. The warlord's robot sex companion. Shades of Mad Max mixed up with sounds like Into the Badlands. Good Lord. So yeah, I'm not sure about that one. That opened today also. In Darkness opened today. Ed Screen, Natalie Dormer. Not a big fan. Audience isn't a big fan. Blind Pianist. Natalie Dormer over here is struggling in the apartment above hers. Shades of Rear Window, okay? Natalie Dormer, Ed Screen, James Cosmo, so, I don't know. Again, kind of an older storyline.